Welcome back to Spekd, and today we'll be continuing with our Conquest combats, and we'll be taking the mission from issue number 3 of the Conquest magazine called Blade to Blade. Here we'll be using the Reivers facing off against the Death Guard Marine. I like to call them space ninjas, and we're going to get to see what they do. We will be utilising the rules from the last mission, which includes shooting and moving, but now we'll be charging, overwatching and getting into hand-to-hand combat. We can start and get this mission underway. First of all, the Reivers, my space ninjas, will move first. They have a movement of 6, and I'll stick to that so I can keep a possibility of charging, even though it's quite a long way. So I'll move them all up. I'm going to try and get them behind here. Let's keep this one close. I think I'll go around this way. I'll advance that one. It's at 11. I want to keep cover from that container. Let's go around that way. We're going to make these guys work. So Death Guard, it's their turn. So we can utilise machine gun. I say machine gun, I call it rusty machine gun, but it's actually a bolter. We can move them up to this point. I'm just trying to get used to utilising cover items because it's going to be handy in the future, even though we're not using them now. We'll move this guy out. We can only move him 5, but I want line of sight with the plasma pistol, and we'll get the corner of him just there. This guy will be a little bit more trickier. Let's move around this way. So it's almost like a pincer move, so they can come in from both angles, and if they have to charge, they're going to have to separate, and that's fine because they're each individual units. So let's start off with the blight launcher, firing against this guy here in silver. 3 to hit, fine, and a 3 to wound. It's done. Now he needs to save on a 5+, and he does. That's fine. We'll take the plasma pistol. He's removed from play again. I can't believe what I'm seeing. That's the second time I've used that weapon has happened. Okay, alright, fair enough. And we're going to use the bolter. That's 1 hit, 4 to wound, and no wound. Okay. Okay, right, that's the first turn. This happens sometimes, and I'm glad you actually got to see that on camera. So let's move these guys up. They haven't got as much work to do now. So we're going to move this one up 6. So he's probably not going to fail his charge. I can't see that happening. Moving 6 here again, and he could just follow straight up. Now the reason why I've moved them this way is because they've both got a chance to fire on this guy to get rid of him another opportunity, and if not, they've got a charge here, and this one is kind of the middle of the two. So let's fire with these guys first, aim for this target. This one's more likely to get the charge over here. Well, that one is anyway, but at least here we've got 2 chances to do so just in case we do fail. So first shot hits, 5 to wound, nope. Fire at this character here, nope, misses. It's 1 as well. Hits, needs a 5 to wound, fails. Doesn't matter, charge time. So let's start here. Charging, 11, straight in. But let's overwatch. Can he hit him on the way in? No. Same here. 2 charges, we'll start with this guy first. 6, is 6 enough to get in? Yes it is. But rather than going directly close by, I'm going to go to the side, so I've got space to allow that guy through. That's if he doesn't die in the overwatch. I'm still yet to roll that. And it's a hit, and it's not a wound. Well, technically he couldn't die in overwatch because he has 2 wounds, and the blight launcher only does 1. But that would change in the future. Now for the last character, 7, that should be more than enough to get in, as you can see. So those are the charges. So now anyone that charges first, close quarter combat ensues. Each of these Reivers have 2 attacks at the moment. They'll get 1 more once they get to the expanded rules section. So we'll start over here with 2 attacks, and both of those miss. We'll continue here and here. Now because even though they're individual, they're not a unit, rather than spend a lot of time rolling multiple dice, you can roll them all together because you're going first. If you were taking alternating turns, then you wouldn't roll them separately. So we've rolled that there, they all hit. Let's see that again for wounding. Is it even possible? No wounds. Now it's Death Guard's turn to retaliate. First attack hits, and will it wound? Before it wounds, will the Marine save? Save. The Reaver has dodged out the way. Same here. Hits, no wound. Right, so now it continues back to the Space Marine turn, and the rules, they haven't discussed firing into combat yet with pistols, so we're going to ignore that and go straight back into combat even. It's been one of those days. One hit, no wound over here. Now we're alternating, so he's going to attack next with one attack. Both of those hit, doesn't matter, doesn't wound. So now both of those two can attack because they're up next. 2 hits and 2 wounds. 2 disgustingly, one failed save, I know it's going to happen, and 1 disgustingly resilient. We make it? Yes, he does. Okay, so you can see this can go on for a while. Did they attack? I can't remember, doesn't matter. Death Guard's turn. 1 attack here, hits, wounds, great. Space Marines defense, saved. We get where this is going. We'll attack here. Like Reaver first, 1 hit, no wounds. Okay. Death Guard, 1 hit, no wounds. Other Space Marine, 1 hit, 1 wound. Death Guard failed save and makes disgustingly resilient. And I'll make this the last one because this is just going around in circles. Space Marines attack, or Reivers, 1, and fails to wound. Okay, so we can see that pretty much everything here is fairly even in close quarter combat, just due to the resilience and toughness of the Death Guard models versus the Reivers, even though they're quite potent. So what I'll do now is set up the next section for the expanded rules, and I'll play that in the next video. Short and sweet. This has been Spekd, BC.